What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Spade here, and welcome finally to December 2025's monthly discussion, along with January 2026 monthly discussion. As for why these two videos are one video, honestly, it's mostly just because I was sick for a few weeks, and I tend to have a rule to where I don't record anything if I am sick. Therefore, this just didn't happen till now. I think I was sick for at least 3 weeks, maybe. I'm not quite sure at this point. A while, nonetheless. From what I can remember for what I did throughout December, I finished watching The Law of Ueki and started watching Call Fight Vanguard again. A few years ago, I think it was like 4 years ago now, I think, that I started watching Season 4, Gen 1 Vanguard. Not quite sure how you say the name of it, that season specifically. But I stopped watching it about 7 or so episodes into that season back then. So in December, I rewatched what I'd already seen for that season. After that, I just finished watching the entire season, finally. And the only reason I went back to Vanguard was also because I didn't know what to watch. Throughout last year, I kept saying I wanted to go back to watching Vanguard, so kinda just said fuck it and just went back to watching it. Once I finished watching that season, I then watched the movie right after that. And I think that's it for Vanguard for December, at least. I think I started my rewatch of Vanguard G this month, if I'm remembering right. I could have started watching Vanguard G late December, I'm not quite sure. At this point, I just don't quite remember. Regardless, I haven't watched Vanguard G since maybe 2017, I think. So it's been a while. So I rewatched all of Vanguard G, and at this point I've started rewatching Vanguard G Goal Circus. I think that's how you say it, if I'm remembering right. I also watched that season all those years ago, so I'm rewatching that as well now. I'm only like 5 episodes into that season currently. The furthest I'd ever watched in the Vanguard G in general would be the first episode for the next season. Overall, I'm pretty much just watching Vanguard in order at this point. However, when I finished watching Vanguard 2, I took a break from watching Vanguard in general for a few weeks. I ended up checking out Cross-Ons, I think. That's how you say it. Cross-Ons. Yeah, I think that's how you say the name of it. Not gonna lie, I had no idea what the fuck this show was about at all. I just simply felt like taking a break from watching Vanguard. Picked a random show that I had at least some interest in checking out at some point. The whole thing I knew going into that show was the fact that it was about mechs. That's literally all I knew. That it was a mech show of some sort. That show is something. Overall, I like the show, but the fan service is too fucking much. It just is. That was something. This sounds really weird. It was something. It was a break from Vanguard if nothing else. Moving on. After that, I think I ended up watching. There was another show I was watching. What even was it? We'll talk about movies in a bit. There was some other anime I watched after that. Was there? Or was it a cartoon? I am drawing a blank. I'm not counting seasonal animes. I'll get to that in a second. I'm literally just trying to remember. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Regardless, as far as seasonal animes go, I think back in November, I forgot to mention I was checking this show out. But I'm still watching it, still really liking it. That would be Ganosa. Ganosa is such a good show. It scratches a certain itch of just making you think. The same type of feeling I get when I'm like watching Let's Plays of Danganronpa 999, Virtue's Last Reward, those type of games. This show scratches that type of itch of just making you think about just a lot of things. And I know the show is based off of a game. I don't know anything about the game. I'll probably watch someone play that game after I'm done watching the show. Not sure what the game is gonna be like though. Regardless, Genos is just a great watch. It definitely is. I also ended up checking out, what's that show called again? I think it's called Polly of One, I think. Oh, wait. Jack of all trades, Polly of One? I think that's the full name of it, if I'm remembering right. Don't know why I ended up checking out this show. It just kind of seemed interesting, I guess. It looks like a generic show for Soul. But for what I think I'm only 2 episodes into it so far. Yeah, Jack of all trades. Polly, not yeah, I got the name right. Yeah, I think I'm only 2 episodes into it. Since I'm watching the English version. English version's behind. Just like I know so. I was just waiting for the next episode for both of those shows. I swear there was another show, some other anime I was checking up, I forget what. Still, though, ignoring the fan service for cross-ons, it's honestly a pretty good show overall. Ignoring how weird it gets. Yeah, going into that show knowing nothing other than that show's just a mech anime was surprising, if anything. Yeah, I really can't think of that other anime. Regardless, regardless, as far as movies go, I didn't watch too many movies in December. I think I only watched like 2 movies on Christmas Day, I think. And that was only to try to make the day kind of feel like an actual holiday, since it didn't feel like one to me, for whatever reason. I forget the name of those movies though. I've seen those movies a few times though. Yeah, I'm just gonna move on. I don't remember those ones off the top of my head. The names of them at least. Yeah, I didn't really watch too much when it comes to Christmas movies or anything. Or just holiday movies in general. The only other holiday movie I ended up watching in December, if you can even really call it a holiday movie, would be... Oh fuck, what's the name of it? I'm blanking on that too. Really? Oh fuck. It was like some heist movie. The Holiday Heist? Was that the name of it? Let's just go with that. I think that's the name of it. All I know is it's a Netflix movie, if I'm remembering right. Definitely not what I would have thought. I went into the movie thinking it was genuinely just like a holiday heist movie. And it is that, but I feel like it's more like a love story type thing. Which, considering it's a holiday movie technically, I guess I sort of expected that. But whatever. Although I think those are the only movies I watched in December. As far as movies I've been watching the past few days, literally just been having a few movie nights. Because I just don't really know what to do. And I kinda needed a break from editing for a little bit. So those movies I've been watching, if I can remember them all. I think the most recent movie I ended up watching was Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. That movie is from 2020. Yeah, when they said that movie was dark, dark is literally in the name. Yeah, it is definitely a dark movie. Oh, it was actually pretty interesting and decent movie overall, to be honest. I think before I watched that movie, I think I ended up watching Suicide Squad Hell to Pay from 2018. Which I think, if I'm remembering right, is somewhat of a sequel a, to two other movies I watched prior to that one. One of those being Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox from 2013. I think that's the name of it. And then there's also, before that one, Assault on Arkham, Suicide Squad, Assault on Arkham, I think is the name of it. There's another movie before that as well. Wait. Wasn't that just Batman Ninja of 2018, if I remember right? And before watching that one, it was Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League. I think that's the name of that one. That one's from last year, if I remember right. Yeah, I kind of got into like a Batman DC type of mood, I guess. This week, literally this week. Batman Ninja vs. Yakuza League is the sequel to Batman Ninja. As I was watching that movie, as I was watching Batman Ninja versus Yakuza League, I kind of got the vibe that this movie was kind of connected to something else, and apparently it was. So that led me to watching Batman Ninja, and I was still in the mood for like Batman related movies. So I just kept watching a few more movies after that. All the way up until Justice League Dark Apocalypse War. And the only reason I think I watched Suicide Squad, Hell to Pay, and Dark Apocalypse War would be because they're kind of related to hang on, what's the name of it again? Justice League, The Flashpoint Paradox. And that movie let me wanting more of that. So it just kept leading me down a rabbit hole of movies to watch. A lot of movies to make arcade movies for. That's for damn sure. I'm actually interested in making an arcade movie for all of them. Believe it or not. Assuming I get around to it. And last night, I ended up watching some of the Trailer Park Boys movies. The ones I've never seen before. They were all actually really good, to be honest. I think within like the past 4 or so days, maybe 5 days, I've watched like 9 or 12 movies, if my math is right. But to be fair, the Batman Ninja movies, I think I watched like a week and a half ago. To be fair. As far as the animes go, I think I did rewatch a little bit of season 2, the raw version of season 2 for Duel Masters. A little bit of that at least. Also, we watched a little bit of Johnny Test, War Family Guy, American Dad, as well. What else did I watch? I'm actually not sure. I feel like there's more though. Just trying to think. And also just see if I can remember what I watched. That might be everything. I still feel like I'm forgetting another anime I watched in the past 2 months. For the life of me, I can't remember it. and it is driving me crazy. What was it? I'm not sure at all. I legit don't remember. Well, at any rate, moving up, what I end up watching. It's also games I end up playing. Again, assuming I can remember them all. What did I play in December? I finished playing through Let's Click with the Pole. If I'm remembering right, I got that game in November. So I should have mentioned that I played that game back then. Started playing that at least. Back then, I think. I can check when I started it. I still have all the footage on a hard drive here. If it will ever load. It is so slow. For no reason. So yeah, I did stop playing that game back in November. I at least finished it in December though. I started playing that game November 28th and finished it December 20th. I never bothered to add all the dates for each recording session into the playlist for that game, for the miniseries. Mostly because I was just too lazy to do so, honestly. I might update that at some point, I might not bother, I'm not sure. Just because of how I have the raw footage named, I kind of just didn't feel the need to do so, I guess. Okay, I did play Pokemon Legends ZA in December. Not much of it though. Okay, this one's not even a video. I'm literally just looking now. Delete that small little clip real quick. Okay, this is a full video. Is this one part 15 or 14? I don't know, because the way I have the raw footage for ZA recorded and labeled, I'm a little confused on what is the next video to upload. That's the only reason why I haven't uploaded any of that in a while. Because I don't know what I should upload. I have the thumbnails made today for that. But the raw footage is numbered differently. So I'm a little bit confused. I need to figure that out. But yeah, the last time I played that game was December 16th, apparently. And it is the only video I ended up recording for that game. So I guess I never played that game too much in December. I gotta get back to that game next month, honestly. I think I might have played a little bit more of One Piece Fight Warriors 3, if I'm remembering right, in December. As for this month, I'm actually pretty close to platinuming the game. I made a lot of progress in that game. For the past 2 weeks, I want to say. I only have, I believe, 12 more characters to max out the crew level for, and a few miscellaneous crew level poster skills from other characters I need to unlock, and that should bring me up to 100%ing the gallery, which will give me the last trophy for the game, which will then unlock the platinum. So I'm not too far off from platinuming it. If I play more of that game next month, I should finally have that platinum. Since starting that Pacific playthrough, that was back in November, wasn't it? I don't even remember anymore. I think so. If I'm not mistaken, at least. So, yeah. Were there any other games I played in December, though? Nothing comes to mind, honestly. Regardless, regardless, as for this month, other than One Piece Fight Warriors 3, I actually hopped back into Persona 4 Golden on the actual Vita. I forget if it was in December or November when I finally got a replacement charger for the one that disappeared on me out of nowhere. So I could finally fully use my Vita again. Speaking of which, I actually, for the first time in probably close to, if not a decade, my Vita is fully back online. I can actually re-download whatever digital Vita games I have onto the Vita again now if I want. I can check the Vita store again, finally. I can link up and sync my Vita trophies to my main account again, finally. It has been too damn long. But, so yeah, I was messing around with trying to set that up. I've been wanting to try to get the platinum for Persona 4 Golden for the Vita specifically since getting the game so many years ago. So I've just been rusting through the game, following a guide in its entirety, hoping to get the last few trophies I need for that platinum. Not paying attention to the story at all, but I'd be lying if going through this game in any capacity isn't bringing back nostalgia. It definitely is. Actually, I'm back into that game in a few days now. I'm literally just skipping through all dialogue in the game. It's been pretty fun hopping back into that again. Even if I'm not truly playing through the full game with my full attention or anything, it's still nice to hop back into that. Especially playing it on the actual Vita again in so bloody long. Beyond that, I ended up getting SpongeBob SquarePants Titans of the Tide a few days ago. So I started playing that game at this point. I am technically recording that game in my playthrough of it, but I think I'm just gonna keep that playthrough to myself, to be honest. Since it's more just me playing the game with audio, with occasional commentary and thoughts and opinions on that game as I'm playing through it, background noise and all. So I think I'm just gonna keep those recordings to myself, honestly. Yeah, I think those are the only games I've been playing this month. Uh, is that everything? I'm actually not sure. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Regardless, well, regardless, yeah, I think that's just about everything. I think I'm just gonna call things here for this video. Pretty much gonna do an update video after this. So I'll continue editing in that. So yeah, I will hopefully next month's monthly discussion will actually be monthly. I will, till next time, stay golden.